try number 25 in 17.1, which is, did I actually write this down right now?
Yeah, you wrote it down.
If you wrote it down the other way, it would just be 24.
Oh, okay. So, whatever. One of 24 or 25, depending on typos. I want to parameterize the circle of radius 3 in the YZ plane, centered at 0, 0, 2. Okay? Cool. How do I do that?
Draw it first.
X squared plus what now?
Y squared plus C squared equals 9.
So close. So close, buddy. So close. What is this? It's not quite what they asked for. Dang,
It's just
this is weird. How do I make it a circle?
Get rid of YC squared.
Yeah.
X squared plus Y
I
squared.
want it in the YZ plane, right?
So
what
Y
does
squared
that
plus
mean
C
about?
squared. X squared goes away.
Yeah.
Get rid of the X squared.
Yeah, really, that's me just thinking. Okay, to be in the YZ plane, right? X is going to be 0, so that piece is going to 0 out. Okay, so I got this, but is this centered where they want it? Where's this centered?
Center is at 0, 0, 2.
Yeah, so this guy is centered at.
So would it be C plus?
Yeah, this guy's centered at 0, 0, 0, right? I want to set this thing up so it's.
Y squared plus C plus 2 squared.
Z.
Minus 2. Minus 2 squared? Yeah.
Yeah, really, this is me remembering the distance formula, right?
That's what I meant.
It was really good. It was definitely a good first thing to write down. It's always better to write something down, even if it's a little bit off, than it is to just stare at it and wait for the right thing to come to mind. Okay, so this is now centered at the right point, I think. How do I check?
Trust your manipulation of
Okay,
points.
1, I could have some confidence. Confidence is key. 2, I could
Plug in the Y.
plug in the Y and Z. 0 and 2.
Just
They're
give you
always
0
testing
equals
some
9.
points.
Yeah, that's not a point that should be on the circle, right? You guys see that? So I should go 3 away from that in the YZ plane and then test. So here's the YZ plane, right? 0, 2. Why did I do 0, 2?
Because we're centered at.
Yeah, it should be centered there, right? So this should be 0, 0, 2. So what's something 3 away?
0, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah, 0, 0, negative 1, or 0, 0, 5, right? I could test those, they would work. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, now that I got this, what do I do?
Solve for a variable, make it our.
Yeah?
Wait, shouldn't it be? I thought it was in the YZ plane, not.
In the YZ plane.
Expanded.
In the YZ plane means that it lives in here. I have a crummy picture, right? But it should be part of YZ plane, right? It should live in the set of points where x is 0. All right, so you want to solve for a variable?
Actually, you can note that looks like cosine.
Yeah, I would really advise for, it's supposed to be a circle, right?
Yeah.
So when I see the word circle up here, what should I be thinking in terms of parameterizing?
Cosine and sine.
Yeah, I should really think x is cosine, y is sine. Now, are those going to work here?
No.
No.
No, they're off,
But
right?
it looks like y is your cosine and z is your sine.
Okay, so let me try y is cosine theta, z is sine theta. Did those satisfy this equation?
No, because you need a 3 in front of it.
Okay, they each need a 3 for sure. Good. They work now?
We have a shift to 2.
Okay, see that? If I plug these in right now, I'm sitting at
0,
3 cosine theta squared plus 3 sine theta minus 2 squared. I'm wondering, is that 3 squared? Of course, it's definitely not, right? Guys see why not? Somebody explain to me why not?
Well, you're gonna end up expanding that 3 sine minus 2.
Yeah, you better FOIL this thing out, right? In there, you're going to get some sine squareds, which will be fine. They'll combine with the cosine squareds and go away, or turn into a constant at least. But what are you going to do with your minus 6 sine theta?
So change Z so that it's 3 sine theta plus 2.
Yeah, I want this to read 3 sine theta, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what could I try instead? So I can try y is 3 cosine theta, right?
Yeah.
I was okay with that piece.
And Z is 3 sine theta plus 2.
Okay, so then if I plug everything in, I'll get 3 cosine theta squared plus
3 sine theta squared.
3 sine theta squared. And I'm wondering, is that 3 squared?
Should.
Definitely. You guys see why?
Yeah, because of the sine.
Yeah, really, I was shooting for sine squared plus cosine squared is 1, right?
Yeah. And would our x equal 0, or would it just equal something else?
Good question. I don't know. Where's this thing supposed to live?
It lives on the x, y, yz plane, so x
So x is 0.
x
Yeah, it's supposed to live in the xz plane, so yeah, y's got to be, or, sorry, it lives in the yz plane, right? Which means that, of course, x can't be anything other than 0 or it'll pop out.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do I write down my parameterization? What do you want to call it?
I'm gonna say
P of T.
P of
T of theta.
P of theta. P of theta. I said, yeah, I said P.
Oh, good.
P of theta.
Okay, so we'll call it P of theta.
What
We
would
do
that
psi
be?
instead. Let's do psi. No one ever does psi.
You want psi in here?
No, I
Or is
want to do it on that. It doesn't matter.
Sure, we can do a psi.
That looks nice.
Thanks. I spent time practicing. So
So
we got psi of theta is what? What's your x component?
0.
0? What's your y component?
3
cosine
cosine.
theta.
3 cosine of theta. And your z component is
3 sine theta plus 2.
3 sine theta plus 2. Okay? Cool. If I wanted to do something like, say, and it only goes around once,
That would be from theta is 0 to
to what?
pi.
Perfect, 2 pi. So 0 to 2 pi covers it once. Other iterations of 2 pi, right?
Yeah.
Cover it more.
Ratio.
Cool. Thanks. If I wanted to make it go around twice as fast, how would I do that?
Twice as fast. Once you
Change
get
our theta.
Yeah, you fiddle your theta around, right? You're allowed to change the time scale, right?
Yeah.
So we would do like 2 theta.
Yeah, so if we plugged in 2 theta, right, it would go at a different speed. We don't have a concept of velocity yet, right? So we can't really say that that would be twice as fast, but we will be able to later.
It still plots all the same points.
It certainly seems like it's twice as fast, right?
Sounds like that.
Okay.